Hi, this is Shannah, and this is the weekly update. So, we're going to find out what are the energies surrounding you this week. And to do so, we have here three possibilities. We have pile number 1 with number 41, Warrior Woman. Then we have pile number 2 with number 15, Karmic Debt. And then we have number 31, Spirit of the North. So take your time to choose your pile. You can pause the video if you like, and I will see you in the next couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So this week, it's a week to be brave. Here we have Warrior Woman, we have the Storyteller, we have the Devil, we have the 5 of Pentacles, we have Air Spirit, Knowledge, and Blue Spirit, Healing. Now, here with the Devil and the 5 of Swords, I would like to start with these. It's like you may feel, maybe already feeling it, but as the week continues, then you will feel it even more or more prominently. And you kind of feel stuck in a cycle, stuck in like in a never-ending story. It's like either you feel like you're always making the same mistakes, or you feel like all the situations you're in keep on repeating themselves. It's like life is always bringing you to a certain point, and it's a point of, I was getting the word breaking point. It's like a small crisis. It's not a huge crisis, for most of you won't be, but it's like something that hurts the heart. Because here with the Warrior Woman fights from the heart, but here the feeling that I get is also being a bit weary of fighting, weary of trying, weary of trying to make everyone happy. And there's a feeling of being tired here, a feeling of being stuck. But this is also an opportunity for growth. It's an opportunity for healing. We have here the Bear Spirit. The Bear Spirit is strong, is resilient, and here with healing is also saying take some time for yourself, because this is now also the time when bears go in hibernation. So this is also a week where you have to take a look within, right? And it's really a time to face your fears. You have the courage to do this, to face your fears, or to face the wound. It's not really the fears. I think the fear is to face the wound. But this week you'll be facing the wound. You'll be facing what has hurt you. And for many of you, this will be something from the past. So what I see here for this week is a trigger. Maybe it has already happened. Maybe it will happen during the week. But it's like this trigger is actually forcing you to look within and to search for the cause, for the root cause, so you can remove that thorn and heal and breathe and find peace, right? And feel free. It's like freedom from these thorns, freedom from this enslavement, like this pre-programming. You start to feel free from it. But of course, until you get to the point of feeling free, it's going to be a challenge. Of course it will be, because you're facing your deepest wounds. Now, and that's exactly here what we have with these 3 cards, with the Healing, the Storyteller, and the Air Spirit, with Knowledge. So we have here this to gather information within yourself and around you, and also listen to other points of view. This tells me that what triggers you, it's a relationship with someone. It is something that someone says or does, and especially if they're saying something about you or they're hurting you in any way. So you will feel very, very triggered. But here, instead of just moving inwards into your cocoon, it's actually telling you, really take the opinion of this other person seriously. Really listen to it, really understand it. I'm not saying that you consider everything what the other person may say as like true value. Like if it is the truth, at the end of the day, it's their opinion of the truth, it's the way they see the truth. But it's as valuable as yours, right? And by doing so, you get to know the other person better. You get to know their motivation, and usually their motivation is not something bad. There's nothing, evil or mean about it. It's sometimes the way they react because they're probably also being triggered by you or by something you said. And this is a time to heal not only yourself, but this relationship. It's a time to heal the connection, and maybe your connection to the world, maybe the connection to your community, and especially with yourself. So this week is all about healing, is facing your inner demons, facing your patterns, and getting to know yourself better. And here the warrior woman tells you, you have the strength to do it. You are brave. You can get this done. So this is actually a week of inner work. You'll get many things done, but especially it's an inside job, especially in your inner world. Sorry for that. So it's an inside job, and this will get you to the next level, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, and also with a relationship. The relationship, be it a friendship, be it a co-worker relationship, be it a love relationship. This will take it to the next level. This challenge is actually a great opportunity for growth and for understanding. Yeah. So speaking of which, let's see what is your love message. So I have 3 piles here. I want to take a card from each pile. So let's go. Let's get one card. Let's see. The first one, this one already. Addiction, that goes with the devil. This is amazing. Codependent, obsession, possession. Yeah, controlling, has a block, restraint. So this is what the cards are telling you about immediately. This, I put it here next to the devil because that's what the devil is trying to tell you. There's something here, especially in this case in a love connection, something here that either keeps you falling for the same traps, for the same kind of people, the same kind of situation, or there's something that keeps you from being free in the connection. I hope. And here we have, like, bottom of the deck, we have the runner in a codependent relationship. Again, that's the same theme. Fear of intimacy, listening to ego. This could be you or could be the person here in question. Let's take another card from another deck. See what they say. So, pile number 1. Their love life. We have spring. So this is the card of renewal. Yeah, this is the card, and I got 2 cards that were slipping, and I just, 9 and 31. This is the bouquet, the flowers, and the sun. So yeah, this is a renewal. This is a rendezvous. This is meeting the other person, and in a very meaningful and very constructive way. Bottom of the deck, we have fish. Yeah, it's time to go deep. It's really time to make it count. Yeah. So, sorry. This is a time of renewal, like I was saying, and a time for a new feelings, for a new growth, and this new platform, this new level. of intimacy, new level of friendship, new level of connection. Let's get another card from another deck. So I got 4 decks. Not just one. So not just 3. Oh god. So let's go this one. For pile number 1. Here we said relax. This is in German. It's number 11 in Spanish. And then we got 2 cards. So we have number 16. Erschaffe is create. So it's time to relax. It's time to go to your sacred place and embrace your awesomeness. Yeah, I think your love life is taking a turn for the better. You just have to relax. You just have, for some of you, this is important. For some of you, actually, all of you that chose pile number 1, one way of dealing with this kind of themes of addiction, of codependency, of patterns, like trauma-based patterns and so on, is through creation, is through creativity. Be it music, she's playing the violin, be it dancing, painting, something where you can put your emotions into action, so to say. You can express, that's the word. You can express your emotions. Yeah, and this will relax you, and this will allow you to, to heal and to be reborn, so to say. Yeah, and then we have here outside influences, and here we have still holding on, because you're not giving up, neither of you in this connection, but there's like this blood here, so there's kind of hurt somehow, but you're still holding on to the connection. You're not giving up, and you're working on it. But it could be that there are some outside influences that trigger you, or that directly or indirectly cause some friction. But this friction, actually, even if the situation itself is not optimal, is not the best, yeah, especially if there's the interference from outside influences, remember that what triggers you is something inside. That's something already there, a hurt, a wound that then gets triggered by something that either your partner does or the surroundings. But again, this is a week to recreate yourself and also the connections you hold dear. So this is actually a very beautiful week. We just have to relax and learn from it. Okay. So pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful week full of love. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. And this week, what are the energies surrounding you? Now this is very interesting, because what we see here, or what I see here, is, first of all, is some healing taking place. This is a bit similar to pile number 1. If you felt attracted to pile number 1, then yeah, maybe you could watch that as well if you feel like it. And what I mean here, we have here the card Karmic Debt, number 15. Well, number 15 is also the card of the devil. And it has to do with patterns, has to do with these karmic cycles. But here, this is actually quite positive. This is the card that tells you you can leave this behind. You can set yourself free from any karmic debt. But it doesn't speak just about karmic debt as such. It's about the mistakes we make. And this card has, in the text, has a beautiful sentence that says, you are not the mistakes you make. Mistakes are something you do, is what you do, yeah, what you make, but not who you are. So it's something that happens. Everyone makes mistakes, but it doesn't define you as such. And this is something that this week you're going to be more aware of it, and you're going to break free from the sense of shame. Yeah. And but this, is like you're going to realize that nothing that you have done is that serious. There's a possibility of redemption. That's the word I was looking for. There's the possibility of redemption. That's the possibility of forgiveness. That's the possibility of making it right. And so this week, you're going to take your time here with this sanctuary. You're going to go inward. You're going to find healing. You're going to prioritize your well-being. You're going to prioritize your needs. You're going to prioritize the need to feel safe. And there will be gatherings here this week. You will be with like-minded people. You're going to be surrounded by people that have your best interest in mind, where you can be yourself, where you can feel free. Okay. And this week you're transcending all that guilt trip. You're going to transcend all that shame. You're going to transcend any difficulties you may be having with other people. So you're going to transcend, you're going to be happier, you're going to feel safer. And there's also a rendezvous at the meeting, probably meeting with someone you like very much. And this is the Queen of Wands. For some of you, this may even be your mother or a mother figure, but this could also be a partner, right? Someone with the energy of Queen of Wands. The energy of the Queen of Wands is very independent, is very artistic, creative, intelligent, witty. She's the life of the party. She's full of light and color and fire. She's a very fiery person, very fun to be around. And you're going to meet this person. It's either like a family meeting or a best friend or a partner kind of situation here. And the other thing is the cards are really saying slow down and take your time, even within this connection, right? Slow down and take your time. There's no rush. There's nothing you have to do in a hurry right now. Even if, of course, you may have deadlines, you respect those deadlines, but do it with your inner pace. Don't stress, don't freak out. It's just do it with calm, with this inner grace. And this Mother of Wands, right, the Queen of Wands, this could be you as well. Could be your energy, feeling more relaxed, feeling fired up as well, feeling more inspired, right? And getting more in touch with your emotions. So you're going within, you're going to get more in touch with your emotions and your healing. That's why it's very important for you this week that you surround yourself with people that are positive, with people that are not emotionally draining or negative or aggressive. You need to feel this calm. You need to feel this loving presence around you, and you're transcending whatever negativity has brought you down in the past. Yeah. With the Six of Cups, is also going deeper. For some of you that has to do something with your childhood, but it's also this subconscious or the unconscious, really, and you being creative with that energy of your subconscious, bringing it up, bringing it to the forefront and expressing it. And by expressing it, you will feel, you understand how your inner world works. So it's going to be a more like you feel inspired, but the week is a bit mellow, is a bit more relaxed. Or at least that's what you should try to do, to relax and to have that peace, that inner peace, yeah, within you. But let's see, when it comes to love, what can you expect? I have here 4 different decks, and so we're going to take one card from each deck. So for pile number 2, comes to love. Okay, the same card. I've said it was a bit similar to pile number 1. We have addiction, codependent obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. So there's something here. Something here that is keeping you from enjoying your relationships completely. There's something here with the partner. This addiction could be yours or could be of the partner. This block or this pattern could be also from your partner, but there's something here that has to be dealt with. The bottom of the deck, we have engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. So this is a very meaningful connection, right? Let's see if we get more information. And so the next deck. We have the fox. We have the clover. So there's a lot of luck coming your way, positive news, but there's something here. There's someone interfering. So maybe it's your partner that's not telling the truth 100%, but it could be also someone. You see the fox, it's like chasing this girl here. So it could be someone interfering, be it with your opinions, be it, there's something here. Let's see, let's get another card just to see what does this fox mean here. Just give me a second. Okay, got it. It's the stars. It's a little bit like the short I posted yesterday. And we have 66 here with the monk. You know what I'm getting? What I'm, especially with the monk figure, is like, I see someone very set in their ways. This could be you, this could be your partner. Very set in their ways. You know, maybe you were used to be alone. And there's a lot of suspicion here. But I don't think that there's a reason to be suspicious. But this, I think this fox could be this inner voice, you know, from the trauma, from this block saying, you know, not trusting completely. But it's not as bad as it seems. But let's see what the other decks have to say. There we have. There you go. Release your passion. So yeah, it's going to be a very passionate week. And then we have here Spiele. Spiele is games or play. So be playful. It's like telling you don't take things too seriously. Okay? Just relax, just be creative, be playful, like with the Queen of Wands as well. Be playful, enjoy yourself. And I think there's a lot of healing, and I think the stars here with the fox, with this, I'll even put it in the middle of both here. It's like this transcending this this traumatic experiences, transcending the patterns, transcending the suspicion as well. So it's actually very positive. Now, one last card over here. There you go. Sad and blue. Sad and blue, and but we also this one also felt like endless possibilities, and wish you were here. Some of you may have a long distance relationship, and there's for some reason you're missing someone, because we had the card also wish you were here, but there are endless possibilities. But there's something here within your love life this week, you know, a lot of negative thinking, a lot of I think there's a need for really positive and constructive communication. And I think some of you, you're not really in contact with your partner or with the one you'll be together with, and there's also here the need of facing what is, seeing what really is, and then creating possibilities, creating new ways of approaching the theme. Okay. So I hope this makes sense to you, pile number 2. This is what I'm getting. And I wish you a wonderful week full of love. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. And what are the energies surrounding you this week, pile number 3? So the cards we have here is number 31, Spirit of the North. We have the Miser, stubbornness and inflexibility. We have Daughter of Wands, that's the Page of Wands. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. We have the Spirit of Spring. Sorry, what is this? Spirit Guardian of Spring, activation. And then we have Phoenix, transmutation. So the first thing that we see here is a lot of change going on. So there we have the Spirit of Spring. Spring is rebirth, activation, and then this transmutation, the Phoenix rising from the ashes. And so there is a change here. I think there's a letting go of a negative pattern this week. And the Miser is really like hiding from the world, hiding from him or herself, hiding from the fact that, you know, they are the creators and they are the ones that create what's around them in a way or the other, because we all co-creators, so we create all together. And now this is, I find this week is really like this realizing. It's probably like this week there will come a moment where it just hits you. You just like have that realization of the situation, of yourself, of your role in it, of what is really going down in your life. It will be suddenly very crystal clear. And I think that the Three of Swords here in reverse is really good, because I feel like it's releasing you. You know, you probably got into this miser energy. Maybe some of you have been feeling it for some time. So if you haven't felt this at all, then maybe this is not a reading for you. This is really, really specific. But and when I say miser, it doesn't mean that it's about just money. For some of you could be that you are in that Five of Pentacles kind of vibe, where you feel you don't have enough, where you feel you're not enough. So it's that vibe that I'm getting, like you feeling that you're alone in the world. It's a very negative feeling that you're not enough, that things are not happening in your way, and you know, blaming the government, blaming the state, blaming the church, or whatever religious system you belong to, blaming universe, God, and so on, which is okay. You know, we all do it from time to time, and until up to a certain extent, is quite healthy. You know, sometimes we just have or we just need to throw stones. But what it's that's why it's funny we have all these circles here. It's just like it's you're in the middle. So it all comes back to you, or it all comes down to you at the end of the day. And so this is really reminding you that you are responsible for your own life and for whatever happens in it. I know it sounds a bit harsh saying it like this, but at the end of the day, we are all responsible for ourselves and how we feel and so on. I know it's not. I'm not saying that we can control it easily, because I know for myself I cannot. But this is kind of this reminder. It's you, right? It's you, and and this is good, you know, because when you have this realization, it suddenly suddenly you know you have a choice, because you're not in this victim's mentality anymore. Then you feel like, oh, I can change this, because if it's on me, I'm responsible for my life, then I can take action. Okay. Of course, situations are different, so take it as it makes sense in your life. But it's like you feel empowered. That's the word. You're starting to feel more empowered this week. And all this pain from the past, all these past betrayals, they start to fade away. They start to not to lose in relevance. They start to be less and less relevant, and you come more and more into this energy of the Page of Wands, being more excited about life, starting to have new projects, new ideas. So yeah, this is this transmutation. You are changing, you are transforming, and you're activating your positive energy and all the potentiality that lies within you, you know. The thing is, we have all this potential, we have all these wonderful miracles within us, but sometimes we're not connected to them because we fall into this more negative energy. Interesting enough, yesterday, by chance, I was reminded of the song of Soundgarden, I Fell Into Black Days. So this is this feeling. You know, if you know the song, you'll know what I mean. If you're curious, listen to it. I fell on black days or into black days. I don't remember exactly, but I was reminded of that song, and I just love Soundgarden so much. So it's will be kind of that feeling, but with the realization you can get out of it. You know, you can get out. You can choose differently, and you can take the first steps. And I'm saying like taking the first steps, because this is a process. It's not the end of a sitcom and everything is all right. No, it's the first steps for this transformation, for this activation. It's a lot of positive energy. But this card here, the Spirit of the North, it says yes, the potential is there. Prosperity is awaiting you. All good things are awaiting you. But this is a process and it takes time. So be patient with yourself. So this week, you're finding that self-love again. You're finding that self-motivation again. You're finding all those beautiful energies that make up who you really are. And that light within you has just been overshadowed by, you know, dark clouds. But it was never gone. It was always there. And now this week, these clouds are being swept away, and you're starting to see your light again. So this is incredibly positive. This is a beautiful, beautiful thing happening to you this week. Now, when it comes to love, let's see. So pile number 3, when it comes to love this week, I have here 4 decks. I'm taking a card from each deck. And okay, I have the first one. Not enough. You see, it goes together with this energy. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. So this may be an issue for you this week, all this negative energy around you, but you're releasing yourself from it, because bottom of the deck, you have a date, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there and plan and set a date. So positive energy is coming your way when it comes to your dating life, your love life. So you're getting away from this not enough energy. So love life with pile number 3. Oh. See, yes, you have a date. You're meeting people, you're going out, maybe visiting friends, and oh, the lilies. These are the flowers, is the bouquet, this is the lily. And wow, this could be a very, very promising date. You know, maybe you're visiting friends and then you meet someone else, or if you're in a relationship, you both go out and it turns to be very romantic and steamy and everything. Now, the other deck, where is it? It ran away. No, it's here. There you go. So for pile number 3, their love life this week, please. Take action now. This is German. It says handle jetzt. So take action now. Yeah, so it's all this action. So you've been, you know, feeling down, if you're feeling like you're not enough, and when we feel like this, we tend to hide and do nothing, you know, watch Netflix or whatever. But now you are putting yourself out there, and you are going out, you're visiting friends, you're meeting people. That's really wonderful. And over here is like take a rest as well. So take action, but take a rest as well. Now, and one last card here from this other deck. It's a beautiful card. Amazing. So for pile number 3, their love life. There you go. We have sad and blue again. But you're meeting someone. There's something here coming your way. There's a relationship coming your way. Like I said here with this card, there are good things coming your way. You're sad and blue, but things will change. I'll get you another card just to be sure. So next week for pile number 3, you may be still holding on, holding a candle for someone, but it's just a phase. Things are changing. Things are getting more positive for you, pile number 3. You just have to take that step into the unknown. Wonderful things await you. So pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.